So, hello everyone, let's get started with the session. I hope my voice is audible to you and the screen is visible to you all. So, let's get started with the topic GST. Okay, now before we start the session, I want to introduce your batch name. This is Rankers batch. Okay, now when we start the session, see, this is the small introduction about me. You can read it later on. See, this is the instructions which you need to follow while you are attending all sessions. See, whenever in case you have any doubts, inquiries, you can definitely ask me. I have given my Instagram link in the description below. You can DM me for your doubts, no issues. Okay, see, this series will be properly uploaded on the YouTube. Okay, whenever you find it difficult, you can definitely approach me. And one more thing, the books which you need to refer for your exams. First one is Concise Mathematics by Selina. This is best book which I will be preferring for the upcoming sessions. And this is ML Agarwal. You can refer this book if your school is recommending it. Definitely it is a good book. See, usually Franks we do not refer, but in case if you need additional practice, so you can buy this book as well. Okay, now let's move on to the syllabus. This is the complete syllabus which you need to study, and there is no split exam. Sem 1 Sem 2 pattern is not there for the current academic year. So what you need to do, you need to learn complete syllabus, and there will be board exam at the end of the year. Okay, so in which you will be having the complete chapters in your boards. Okay, all these chapters will be included. I guess shares and dividends will not be included, but let me confirm, then I will tell you in the video. Okay, now let's get started with the topic. What is the actual content? What is goods and services? Goods and services, when we talk about goods and services, tax. Why the tax is collected from the people? The tax is collected from the people in order to run the government efficiently. Okay, now there are military forces, air force. Okay, so there are various government departments in which we need funds. Okay, so to raise the funds, an individual has to contribute some part of its income for the economic growth. So that is called as tax. Now when we move on to the actual detail, how it is calculated, see, there were old methods of calculating tax. So this is the exact method which you will be utilizing in future as well. So let's learn how we actually calculate the goods and service tax. Okay, see, previously there were multiple taxes like excise duty, service tax, custom duty, central surcharge and cess, then VAT, luxury tax, entertainment tax, octroi tax, and CST. See, these were the multiple taxes which you have to pay while you were buying some commodity which is outside India. But now there is only uniform tax, which is GST. Okay, we call it as goods and service tax. We call it as goods and service tax. Now, how it is calculated? Okay, and how to calculate, I will discuss in detail, then we will go ahead in the lecture. Okay, see, GST, every seller will have a GST number. Okay, how it looks, see, this is the digits and these are the format. Nobody is going to ask you how the digits look. Nobody is going to see. First two digits represents the state code. 27 is the state code for Maharashtra. 27 is the state code for Maharashtra, and this is the 10 digit PAN of the firm. Okay, and see, this is everything is given in detail. You can find this is these details on the website. Nobody is going to ask you the format of GST number, but this is for the reference purpose. Okay, as we are starting new topic, I want to make clear every single part of this topic is covered, so we have taken this part. Nobody is going to ask you in the exam. See, the bill, when you purchase any commodity, this is the format of the bill you will get. When you buy from Amazon, when you buy from Flipkart, you will get a bill which is called as tax invoice in this format only. Okay, so this is like supplier name, okay, where the shop is located and its address, invoice number, then GST number, then invoice date. So this is the simple format in which this is the simple format of the bill in which it is located. You can find the format of the bill. Okay, now let's see HSN code, name of the product, and rate, quantity, taxable amount, and CGST and SGST. These are the major columns and total. Okay, so these are the columns which you will obviously find in the bill. Okay, see, let's see one more: tax invoice of services. So tax invoice of goods and tax invoice of services. Okay, so these are the two things you will get, like SSC number. SSC is called service accounting code. Then food items, quantity, rate, taxable item. Then CGST, SGST. See, there are two categories. CGST stands for central government, central goods and service tax, and state goods and service tax. Okay, this tax goes to central government, and this tax goes to state government. Okay, now see, obviously invoice date is mandatory in the bill. And how the distribution of tax is going to be, it is always 50% and 50%. Suppose the rate of GST is 18%. Imagine in the question they have given rate of GST is 18%. So 9% will go to the center and 9% to the state. It is equally distributed among both. Okay, I'm just verifying whether you have any doubt till now. If you have doubt, you can definitely pause the video and recheck the video. Okay, so we are not moving fast, but maybe at some point of time you need a revision, so you can go back and revise the whole stuff. Okay, now let's go ahead. This is the table in which it tells you about the rate of GST. How much is the rate for which quantity? Now let's talk about goods and services like essential commodities, food grains and fruits, vegetables, milk, salt, earthen pots. So these have 0%, 0% GST. And see, these are various categories. This carries 5% rate of interest, like this 12% is covered under butter, ghee, dry fruits. Okay, and then this is how the GST rates are calculated. Okay, you need not mug up the rates, but this is for the reference purpose. In exam they will be giving you the rates. And they will give you the commodities, and you have to calculate the bill. Now let's see. Also they have given 28% tax on which of the commodities. Okay, fine. So these are the things you need not memorize, but just for the reference purpose. You can find this PDF in the link as well. Okay, now see how the chain works. Whenever imagine you are going to buy an iPhone. Now first, iPhone will be manufactured by a manufacturer. Manufactures the iPhone. He sells to the wholesaler. Then the wholesaler sells it to the retailer. Retailer sells it to the consumer. Okay, just a minute. In meantime, just revise it. I'm just making necessary settings. Okay, all right. Now, okay, fine. See, what we are discussing is manufacturers iPhone. He sells it to the wholesaler sells it to the retailer sells it to the consumer. Okay, this is called as trading chain. Now I have mentioned within the state. Okay, imagine this can happen outside the state also. I'm manufacturing the iPhone in Maharashtra and selling it in Madhya Pradesh. So that is outside the state. This trade can happen in within the state, outside the state. Now we are going to discuss how the calculation will be. See, manufacturer is selling to the wholesaler is selling to the retailer is selling to the customer. Now how the tax will be calculated for every level. Let's see how the tax will be calculated for every level. First of all, manufacturer. Let's talk about manufacturer. Manufacturer sells the watch to the wholesaler. Okay, wholesaler pays 200 rupees to the manufacturer, and on watch the rate of GST is 12%. So he has to pay the tax on 200 rupees, which is 24 rupees. 12% of 200, which is 24 rupees. Now what he did was, just a minute. Fine. What he did was he paid 200 and 12% of 200, that is additional 24 rupees as a tax. Now manufacturer has collected this tax from the wholesaler. Okay, what he will do, he will give this tax to the government. What he did, see, 24 he collected as additional amount from the wholesaler. He will collect that amount and go give it to the government. That was the tax which was collected from the wholesaler. Now let's see what he, wholesaler is not use the iPhone. Wholesaler is not going to use the iPhone. What he will do, he will sell that iPhone to a retailer at a higher cost. Definitely he has purchased for 200 rupees. If he has purchased for 200 rupees, he will sell it at 300 rupees. So retailer is going to pay him 300 rupees, but retailer is paying 300 rupees, so he will pay 12% additional as a tax. Now see, 12% of 300 is 36. Now 36 is the additional amount which is received by the wholesaler from the retailer. Okay, so from retailer he has collected rupees 36, out of which he has already paid a tax of 24. So the amount he will pay will be 36 minus 24, which is exactly the 12 rupees. Okay, so I hope you are attentive. See, whenever you feel that I'm going too fast, you can pause the video and rewind it and rewatch it. Okay, no need to problem, no problem if you are going slow learning is also okay. Now retailer is paying 300 rupees, retailer is paying 300 rupees, and he is paying the tax of 36 rupees. 36 rupees who is paying? Wholesaler is paying a tax of 36 rupees. out 36 rupees में से इसने already 24 rupees का tax pay किया हुआ है, and 12 rupees will be paid as a tax. Total tax will be paid as 12 rupees. By whom? Wholesaler. Now let's talk about retailer. Retailer क्या कर रहा है? What he is doing? He is selling the watch to the customer. Okay, he is collecting 400 rupees from the customer, out of which he will be charging 12% additional on the price, which is 48 rupees. 48 rupees is the additional amount which is received by the retailer. Okay, now retailer has collected 48 rupees as a tax, but he has already paid the 36 rupees as the tax. So tax paid by the retailer would be 48 minus 36. Okay, so this is the amount of tax which will be paid by the retailer. Okay, so here is the end user, we can call it as the customer. So this is the actual chain in which the tax is flowing to the government. This is the actual way the tax is collected at each level. Okay, let's see how much is the tax collected by the government. 24 plus 12 plus 12. Okay, so total tax is 48 rupees. Okay, total tax collected in this whole transaction is 48 rupees. So when the tax collected is 48 rupees, half of will be distributed, 24 to state government and 24 to the central government. So I hope this mechanism is clear. Okay, I may be too fast. Okay, but still you have to manage. Okay, one or two sums you will be crystal clear. Just try to understand how the tax is being given to the government and how it is distributed among central and state government. We'll do one or two sums and your mind will be crystal clear in this. Okay, can we move ahead? If you want, you can take the screenshot, or you want to make a note of it, you can note down. Okay, so let's move on to the next sum. See, this is the first sum from your exercise 1A. Now let's start. What is it saying? Imagine this is a washing machine. See, it doesn't cost 12,000, but still let's assume it's a washing machine whose MRP is 12,000, and the seller is offering a discount of 30%. The seller is offering a discount of 30%. So what we can do, discount is always subtracted. Always write a note, important note. What it says, discount is always subtracted. Discount is always subtracted. Okay, now when we talk about this, 30% of 12,000 we will calculate. we'll calculate the discount amount कितना हो रहा है. 30% means 30 upon 100 into 12,000. 0 0 cut, 0 0 cut. Then this would be 12 3s are 36 rupees 3,600. So on 12,000, the discount offered is 3,600. Okay, the amount of discount was rupees 3,600. I told you discount is always subtracted. So let's subtract and calculate the selling price. So 12,000 minus 3,600. Okay, so this would be how much? See, 12,000 में से पहले 3,000 subtract कर लो. This would be 9,000. 9,000 में से again 600 subtract कर लो. 8,400. This would be rupees 8,400 rupees. Okay, now I want, this is the selling price. Now we are going towards taxation. They have given the GST charged is 18%. What they have given? GST charged is 18%. So I told you whenever the GST is given, it will be distributed in two parts. One is CGST, which is central sales tax. Central's CGST plus SGST. Okay, central goods and service tax and state goods and service tax. Now this would be 9% here and this would be 9% over here. Okay, now this is how it is distributed equally. Now how we will calculate? We'll calculate 9% of this amount. So let's calculate the CGST. So 9% of, what we can say, 9% of 8400, which is coming out to be 9 divided by 100 into 8400 is 8400, like this. 0 cut, 0 cut, 0 cut, 0 cut. Okay, I hope you are paying full attention on the board, and in case you don't understand, you can pause the video and recheck the video. Okay, 9 4s are 36, यहाँ पे 3 carry आ जाएगा, 8 9s are 72, 72 plus 375. So this would be 756 rupees. Okay, so center के पास कितना पैसा गया? 756 rupees. Now let's see state government के पास कितना जाएगा. Same 9% of 8400. Okay, and same amount 9 upon 100 into 8400. Same calculation, you will get the same amount, 756 rupees. Okay, so this will go to central government, this will go to state government. See, I am writing in bracket. This is the first sum, will go little slow. This is central government, not state government. CGST, central government. This will go to central government. I am writing in short. Okay, and this will go to state government. Now let's see how it's actually calculated. Total tax paid is this plus this. Okay, and total amount on the bill would be this plus this plus this. Okay, so amount on bill will be 8400 plus 756 plus 756. Okay, so if you want to do it, you can do it fast on your own. Plus, okay, I'm doing on calculator so that it won't waste your time. 8400 plus 756 plus 756. Okay, so 9912 is coming out. 9912 rupees. Okay, so how much bill you have to pay for buying that washing machine is 9912 rupees. Okay, so that would be your amount on the bill. If you want to cross check the answers, here I have already calculated 9912. Okay, so you can quickly take the screenshot of this sum and then we can proceed. Okay, so if you have, see, IGST I have not yet explained. Okay, just don't just highlight this part, and I will explain you in the later sums. Just remind me about this. Okay, so always remember, when we talk about GST, half is going to the center, half is going to the state. Okay, all right. See, if you like this video, you can definitely share it with your friends. See, I need support, and if you support me, then definitely I will upload the complete video lectures of all the chapters. Okay, I want you all to support this channel and subscribe my channel. First of all, subscribe, share, and then we can learn together, right? So let's have a look on this sum again. A discount offered was 3,600 rupees, which I have subtracted from 12,000 to get 8,400. And this 756 and this 756 will be added. This two will be added, and then it will be subtracted from the total part. Okay, sorry, added in the total part. We have already discussed this. 8400 plus 756 plus 756 total is 9912. Okay, so this is how you have to calculate. Now let's move on to the second sum. What is given in the second sum? Let's read it. For the following transaction from Delhi to Jaipur. See, now here is one hint. What is that hint? Delhi to Jaipur. So here there is a state change. Okay, so Delhi se Jaipur. Okay, so one place to another the goods is traveling. So in that case GST would be equal to IGST. Will be equal to IGST. What is the meaning of that? I will explain you. When the goods are traded outside the state, okay, when trade happens outside the boundary of state, understand, it is state, then GST will be equal to IGST. Now what is the percentage of GST given? They have given 28%. So GST will be equal to IGST. This would be 28%. And in this case, CGST will be 0% and SGST will be 0%. Okay. And one more term I will explain you. Intrastate. Intrastate is nothing but within the state. Within the state. Interstate. Interstate means outside the state. Okay, so I want you to write these terms. Whenever a trade happens within the state, so GST will be equal to CGST plus SGST. Okay, this is for intrastate. Whenever you talk about interstate, so CGST will be equal to 0, SGST will be equal to 0, IGST will be equal to the given percentage, which is 28%. Okay, now this sum is very simple. I hope you are active and properly listening to my words. Okay, now we are going to calculate the discount first. We'll subtract discount and then we'll move ahead. 20% is discount offered on this price. So 20% will subtract from this. Let's calculate 20% of 5,000. Sorry, 50,000. 0 cut, 0 cut. So this is coming out to be how much? 500 into 20. 5 2s are 10 and 1 2 3 zeros. 1 2 3 0. Okay, so discount offered is 10,000 rupees. I told you whenever a discount is offered, it is always subtracted from the MRP. So 50,000 minus 10,000, we will get 40,000. So this is the selling price, 40,000 rupees. Okay, now this 40,000 pay, they are charging 28% as tax. So let's calculate tax on 40,000, 28%. So what we will say, 28% of 40,000. Let's calculate that. How much will we get? 0 0 cut, 0 0 cut again. Let's multiply these two numbers. So two zeros over here. Then 4 8 4 is a 32. 3 carry. 4 2 is a 8 plus 3 11. 11,200 rupees is the tax. Okay, so this is the tax amount, 11,200 rupees on the product of 50,000. Okay, so I hope this part is clear. 11,200 rupees is the tax, and this amount will be added to this selling price. Okay, so total amount will be 40,000 plus this amount on the bill would be 40,000 plus this. Let's calculate how much this is coming out to be. 40,000. Should I do it here? I don't have a space. So next page पे करते हैं. 40,000. This is amount on the bill. Amount on the bill is equal to 40,000 plus 11,200. 11,200. Okay, now see how we'll add this two zeros. Okay, and 2 यहाँ पे 1 4 plus 1 5. 51,200 rupees. Okay, now this is the total amount on the bill. This is the total amount on the bill. Let's check, verify. 51,200. This is the answer. So I hope everyone understood the concept of CGST and SGST. Okay, so there is some noise outside, but don't focus on that. All right, so I hope everyone followed this second sum. See, what was the twist in the sum? The trade was happening outside the state. This point is very important. Outside the state. Outside the state. Whenever the trade is done outside the state, so this is how you have to carry out the calculation. GST will be equal to, whenever we talk about outside the state, GST will be equal to IGST. And when we talk about within the state, it is CGST plus SGST. Okay, so this is how it is going on. Now we are going to question number 3. Let's read this. See, these are the sums from Selina book. If you are referring the same book, it would be definitely helpful to you. So let's see what is given. First, what they have given: name of the person, A B C D E, and repairing cost in rupees: 5,500, 6250, 4800, 7200, 3500. Okay, so these are the discount percentage. I will subtract this discount first. Okay, always remember, whenever the discount is given, you have to subtract the discount from the given amount. Okay, now let's see. I'm writing the amounts, repairing cost on the left side and the discount given. So in exam also you have to make the table like this. Okay, now let's see what was the actual trade happening between within the state or outside the state. A computer mechanic in Delhi charges this. So this is happening in Delhi only. So we will calculate CGST and SGST separately. Otherwise, we would have calculated only IGST. Okay. Now let's write the repairing cost one by one. Okay, we have written them. Now discount they have given. Discount we will calculate 30% of this, 40% of this, 30% of this, and like this we will calculate the discounted amount. See, I hope you have understood how we have calculated the discount. 30% discount means 30% of 5500 we have calculated, which is coming out to be 1650. Okay, now let's see the selling price. Okay, selling price would be this minus this. So 5,500 minus 1650. See, I'm repeating it again. 5,500 minus the discount will give me the selling price. Okay, so this is the selling price. Similar manner, you will subtract 6250 में से 2500, you will get 3750. Okay, so like this you have to complete the table. So we have completed the selling price wala column. Now they are going to charge 9% as GST. So we will calculate 9% of this, 9% of this, 9% of this, 9% of this, everything. Okay, so 9% we have already calculated. So which is coming out to be 1693 total in total. Okay, now let's talk about SGST. It will be exactly same amount. It will be exactly same amount. Okay, now what we are going to see what the total money in received by the mechanic is how much. See, first of all he will receive this money. Okay, he will receive this tax amount money, right? He will also receive this money, right, from the customer. So this plus this plus this. Okay, so I hope everyone understood what we are doing actually. So this plus this is the total amount received by the mechanic at the end. Okay, so this is coming out to be how much? 22,207.6. Okay, let's verify it once. Let's verify it once whether it is coming out to be correct or not. 18,820 plus 1693.8. See, decimal is important in this. Plus 1693.8, 1693.8. So you are getting 222,222,07.6 exactly correct. So this is your final answer. Okay, so I hope everyone followed this sum number 3. Okay, we are not going much faster, but we have to complete certain part in this session, so we are literally covering up. See, I want you all to note each and every sum properly so that you don't face any problem. Okay, so this is how the session should be. If you are not understanding a particular part, go back to the session, rewind it and rewatch it. Okay, my health is not good, but still I am conducting the session. All right, chalo. Question number 4, what it says, I am reading it for you. Find the amount of the bill for the following intrastate. Okay, so your word they have mentioned intrastate. When we talk about intrastate, it is within the state. So when we talk about intrastate, it is within the state. So in case of intrastate, we are only calculating CGST and SGST, right? See what is given in the sum. They have given the MRP, they have given the discount. See, we are always given this stuff. Okay, in this sum, MRP and discount percentage. So your first step should be MRP में से discount subtract कर दो. Your first step should be MRP में से discount को subtract करो. But they have given quantity also in this. Okay, so first of all, what you need to do, you need to multiply them. Okay, so total cost you will get. Okay, let's see one by one how we are going to do the sum. See, this was the given data. This was the given data. If you have understood, this was the given data. 18, 24, 30, 12. MRP was 150, 240, 100, 120. So what we will do, total MRP के लिए will multiply both this. We will get this 2700. Then we will get 5760. Then we'll get like this. Okay, so I want you all to calculate it this column. Okay, so this is the discount. I'm giving you 2 minutes ka time. Pause the video and then calculate this discounted price, and then we will go ahead and check the solution. Okay, so I guess everyone has calculated. See, you can for time saving, you can use the calculators and you can do it, but in exams calculators are not allowed. All right, so 18 into 150, we have already calculated this column. Now let's calculate the discounted price. Okay, so I hope everyone has got it correct. 270, 1152, 900 and 288. Now let's see the selling price. Selling price would be total MRP minus 270. Total MRP minus 270. What you will get? 2430. Then see, I'm repeating this. This minus this. Okay. Then 3000 minus 900. These are the things. you will get selling price. 1440 minus 288, you will get 1152. Okay, so these are the selling price. Now what we are going to do, see they have already given the GST percent as 5%, so we'll divide it 2.5, then we will calculate this 2.5% of 2430, you will get it 60.75. so these are the things you will get, and same in this column also, no need to recalculate, you will definitely get the same thing. Okay, now the total amount on the bill would be this plus this plus this. Okay, so amount on the bill would be this plus this plus this. For verification purpose, let's check whether it is correct or not. 10,000 10290 plus 257.25 plus 257.25 10804.5. So correct. Everyone is with me? Everyone is writing, na? Okay, I cannot make out, but still I am sure that you have understood the sum and you are understanding the whole topic properly. Now, so this was the answer. This is the amount on the bill. This is the amount on the bill which you need to understand. Okay, now let's see question number 5. See, we are going little bit faster, but you have to understand there are lots and lots of sums and different types, so we have to cover majority of the sum. Okay, question number 5, what it says, find the amount on the bill. See, you can read in your textbook. I'm referring Selina textbook, so if you are interested, you can buy that book and you can follow along with me. Okay, now find the amount of the bill for the following interstate. Okay, see here word is interstate, very important part. Outside the state, the trade is happening outside the state. So one important thing should strike your mind, which is called as IGST. So back of the mind you should know, I am going to calculate IGST in this case. CGST, SGST is not at all required. CGST and SGST is not at all required in this case, because they have mentioned interstate transaction. Interstate transaction they have mentioned. So what we are going to do, we are going to calculate IGST in this case. Whatever data is given, let's see, quantity is given here and MRP is given here. Already discount is also given. Okay, so let's proceed with the sum. So this was the sum given, quantity, MRP. I have made a total MRP as a column. We'll multiply these two and we'll write it over here. So we'll multiply, we are writing over here, multiply, we'll write it over here, multiply and write it over here. Okay, now let's see the discount percentage. They have given 10, and sorry, yes, 10%, 10%, 20%, they have given the discount percentage. Okay, now let's calculate 10% of this, which is 1470. This will come 1470, this will 2820, 10%. See, I will tell you, इसमें से एक zero, whenever you are calculating 10%, एक zero delete कर दो, that is your 10%. Okay, so 20%, first of all what you do, 10% calculate करो और double कर दो. 10% कितना आएगा, 700, 700 का double, 1400 will be your answer. So these are some tricks which may help you in exams. Okay, in case if you stuck somewhere, you can use this to fast calculation. Okay, selling price calculate कर लेते हैं, discount price को subtract कर लो MRP में से. Okay, so this is the total MRP and this is the discounted price. Let's subtract both of these. Let's subtract both of this. You will get selling price. Let's this is 13,230. Similar fashion you will get these. Okay, so these are the selling prices which you will get. Then we'll calculate 9%. Just a minute. What happened? This was the interstate or intrastate sum. We'll check. Just a minute. I guess interstate wala sum tha. Inter. It should come out to be IGST, not CGST, SGST बच्चा. Okay, so interstate अगर when we talk about, see अभी मैंने explain किया था, when we talk about intrastate means within the state. Okay, and interstate means outside the state. So you should calculate IGST See, in this case, there will be only one column, which is 18% wala column. Not these columns will not be there. There won't be two columns in this. Only one column will be there. Okay, and merge of these two will be there. Okay, or you can say, actually, I think we should manipulate the questions instead of this. See, we'll do one more sum in which we'll take intrastate. Just a minute. What you can do? इंटरस्टेट दिया हुआ है ना, मेक इट, यस, लेट्स मेक इट इंट्रास्टेट. Okay, let's make it intrastate, and then we are calculating CGST plus SGST. Okay, as I have calculated, so I am changing the sum. We will do interstate wala one more sum, but currently we are doing this sum. Okay, intrastate, so it would be easier to tackle the sum. Okay, so this is how the calculation is done. SGST. Okay, so in this case, selling price plus CGST plus SGST, this is the total price. Okay, amount on the bill would be 44,210, 3987.78.9. These are everything added. See here, this will be the amount on the bill. Just make a small change in the sum as I discussed in the part. So this was all about your first part. Okay, see, just have a recap what we have learned in the session. When we talk about intrastate, okay, so intrastate means within the state. When we talk about intrastate, the trade is happening within the state. Okay, suppose Thane se Vashi, the product is sold from Thane to Vashi. Now let's see interstate. Interstate में क्या हो रहा है? Interstate में outside the state calculations होगा. Outside the state means product is manufactured in Mumbai and sold in Jaipur. Okay, so this is called as interstate. Okay, in case of interstate, you calculate IGST. Okay, your GST percentage, GST will be equal to IGST. Okay, so it will be equal to IGST. But in case of intrastate means within the state, we can say inside the state. Okay, see, I have already written. So in that case, GST will be distributed. GST will be distributed like this: CGST and see, UTGST means what? UTGST is Union Territory Goods and Service tax. It works exactly the same. When you buy in the same union territory and sell it in the same union territory, the tax is exactly calculated like this. But in case of interstate tax, how the tax is calculated? IGST is equal to GST. Okay, so that's all about this session. If you like this session, definitely subscribe my channel and do share it with your friends. I hope you enjoyed the session. That's all from my side. We'll meet in the next lecture. Till then, bye bye. Don't forget to subscribe and share.